Hi, Lily. Jack, you're on film. And Annie is over there getting water out of the 55-gallon drum. And she rubbed her face on Rusty, so her name should be Rusty now because her face is rusty. So anyways, here we go. Sorry about that. AC unit, because this was like being inside of a locked car. So the dogs have air. Oh, there's a Juno. No, Juno's not actually locked in there. And neither is Annie and Lily, as you've seen, because, come on. Look at, they gotta be in here with me. So does Jack. So, Annie and Lily are normally in this one. And Juno and Shay are in this one. Now we still got pups. Let me turn some lights on for you here. Still got pups. We still got, and the pups are kind of hit or miss on if they potty inside or outside. For the most part, this one and the one in there with her refuse to use the outside at all, or the inside. So I had it so they can get in and out. There's the last guy. One of these talks to me all the time, and I think it's this one. So, but anyways, these guys still need homes, if anybody's looking. And then we got Diamond over here, and of course Clay. Clay is dad for all of this one too, for these ones. And there is Mom right there. She is Mom for all of these. Annie and those 4 pups are hers and his. So anyways, we got power, and we got a fan, we got a timer. The timer is running, you can see the rope light right there. So at night there's a rope light goes all the way around the top, so it's kind of like a night light in here. And I've relocated the fencer, so now the unit's in here so that the dogs can run and they don't have to be locked up now. She's a bit aggressive over there, so we haven't let her out, and we don't need him breeding anybody. So she tends to be a little aggressive over fast moving things, and these guys all run, and we're a little worried about letting her out, and of course we're not letting those out. And I'm not sure why she's in there. I'll show you in a second. She's not locked in there. Wow, that was loud. So anyways, air conditioning. It's nice. We're going to finish insulating in here, and then we got more of that blue stuff to go after the insulation on all of this. And then we have foam to do the ceiling, because it still gets quite warm. Like I can feel the heat up here because I'm 6 foot tall, so I can feel the heat up here, but down my legs and that are where the dogs are, it's nice and cool. So as you can see, they're all in here. It's, you know, it's kind of warm outside today. I wouldn't say it's hot, but it's kind of warm, and it's not bad in here. And they're all just like chilling inside, so they're spoiled, if you ask me. Are you guys coming? Look how bright it is out here. Come on, there you go. So, dog kennel used to be there. All the panels are there. And yeah, we think Lily was gotten by this guy. We think he actually did something. And you can see there's Juno. I didn't let her out, so there she is. So they're not locked in. But I had to hook up out here and run the wire. You can see here and over here, and then all the way down. You see a little trail and around, so that they can run through here with the collar. Now you notice she isn't going. She can go over there, but she can't go past that. And yep, they figured it out. So all those little mouths have lots of little behinds. So but anyway, so see, the gates aren't even closed here on these two, so they can look. She's just looking at me right there. Fur bag. She's not gonna come out now. You see her look at me like that? And then there's these guys. They're out here, and they've all figured out the doors, and they got, yep, lots of poop. That was cleaned up yesterday. Them little mouths eat a lot, and they poop a lot. Now that the wire goes right through here, and then over close to that, and then out or out around the house and out around the front. So there's a drawback to this, because this one likes to terrorize the cats. And she can get in here, and she gets up. The cat food's usually up there, so I put it way out there right now. So, because she's terrorizing the cats. But as you notice, she ain't coming with me. But I still have to work on this goat thing. It's just been way too hot. You get out here, and all of a sudden it turns into really hot. So So there's Goat. I don't know why she does this, but she stands on that thing just like that all the time. I'm not quite sure why. And then, so yesterday, I lifted this up because I had to drag this all the way around. So I went all the way around and get this up in here. Well, it was really crooked. So you can see that I lifted it up. I changed this all out, one gate, so that, because I have to lock her in here with this one when I put the rest of this up. So you can see I got posts out there, and then we're going to come all the way up to right in here, and then we're going to put a gate here and a panel so that we can just have her in there, because this one is naughty when you're trying to milk that one in there. So we got to keep her out. And we also, because she still allows this one to nurse. So we can't get any milk out of her if that one eats it all. So we put a big lean-to out here for the two of them. We're actually going to feed them and water them in here for the winter. But it's not going to be, this is just way too small. I mean, this was temporary till we got things going. And we're going to have this whole thing so that they can, well, not over there, it's going to go this way. And we put all the wood and the stumps out here so they got things to climb on. And the idea is for them to eat that fence row down right there. Which they should do. So I've got a gate installed up here because I'm actually into my neighbor's yard over here with this, and she was okay with it. And I think her yard starts like right here in the middle here somewhere. So we're gonna go up there, but this will clean this out. She's really allergic to this nasty stuff right here. So you know what that is. So the goats will eat that and everything else in here, but they won't eat the lawn. So we have a gate so that she can drop her horses in there to eat what the goats don't. But she's got a dog kennel here too, so we want to get this cleaned up so we get some ventilation through her. And every time she comes out here and does it, you know, of course that poison ivy gets her. So we're gonna let the goats take care of that for her. Hopefully they don't climb up all this and end up in her yard, but that's fenced in also, so they're not going nowhere and she won't care. Yeah. I'm gonna take you over here. This is an absolute nightmare over here. So we've been harvesting tomatoes. I took a 5-gallon bucket full out of here yesterday. It was 20 pounds of tomatoes. Now we didn't realize that the amount of tomatoes you need, but you can see, you can't see. Cherry tomatoes, this is one plant, and I can fill a small little cottage cheese container up. Oh, it's good in here. So we're starting to pull tomatoes, and we're freezing them right now until we need them. But see, the cherries are all good. This plant here, I am not going to plant. I got 8 of these, and they're absolutely useless to me right now. I mean, they're cute. My wife likes them, says they're really good. But they're little itty-bitty ones, and I got 8 little itty-bitty plants taken up all the way on the ceiling, and they're really no good to me. Things have fallen down in here. I've just been so busy, I haven't, look. This wasn't even like this morning, so let's see if I can get this fixed up. Oh man, I don't even know here. Get it over there somewhere. All right. But yeah, so the tomatoes are coming in there. These ones aren't quite ready yet. So I'll probably go through another day or so, get all the red ones out of here. And my sunflowers are really cool. So I got 5 of these. One fell over in a storm, but those are cool. The bumblebee, you guys want to close up? What's he doing? Focus on him. Come on, focus. No, it's not going to focus. He's busy. Look, he's got a load on him. I do have potatoes going. The cucumbers have run their course, so I'm leaving some so I can get seeds. So I have a few that are, that side I don't know, because I think the horse urine running down that aisle from the horse pasture stuff did them in. So I got like this guy here and this one I'm going to keep them for seeds. I think the beans have done the same thing, so I'm letting what's left go to seed. I'm going to go through one more time to see what I can find in it. We've canned 27 pints of beans so far. We've done quite a few pickles. You know, all kinds of pickles. I'm fermenting some right now. I got to get some of this stuff. The cauliflower, no, it's broccoli. My cauliflower's down there, and I save seeds from those. My celery looks okay back there. And my peppers are doing pretty good. But yeah, you see how this one here is, it's run its course, it's died off. So we're gonna probably clean up over there. We'll go over there in a second. And I don't know. I gotta get this all cleaned out. So I have tomatoes in here also. Now these just run down the center. A little bit of dill, you know. Another sunflower right here, and really big grasshopper. How big that guy is. See him right there? He's looking at us. There he is. I see him. He's trying to hide. And look, another bumblebee bee. Huh. Well, look at this cool. This is cool. Look, more sunflowers on the sunflower. Woo! So my mustard has gone to seed, which is okay. I mean, I was eating it until it bolted, which was fine. I got it quite a while. Now, nasturtium right here, this is really cool stuff. I like how it grows, and it's pretty, but I was sitting over with the neighbor over there, and we were watching a hummingbird, and he'd land on this, and he'd go over here, and he'd hit all these little flowers down here, and he'd go land on this. So, I got some cabbages over there, and then I got this stuff out here, and it has taken over. I have no idea what is in here, where it is. Like there's something right here. I'm not sure what that is. And I think those, I'm not sure if they're spaghetti squash, because there's one down here. You can see them down there. He's orange or yellow. But then there's pumpkins, and the pumpkins are already orange. Some of them are orange. And the lettuce is done. I was going to leave it, see what kind of seed pods we get on the lettuce. It was all a learning curve for me. I know there's cantaloupe, watermelon, spaghetti squash, pumpkins, zucchini, and I think there's something else in there, acorn squash. But I have no idea. You can see. Can you tell where it is? Nope, me neither. It has just gotten so ridiculously out of control. It ain't funny. But the learning curve, you know. So the peppers are coming in. I have bell peppers. We have gallon bags of already chopped up bell peppers waiting for the tomatoes so we can make tomato sauce for spaghetti sauces and stuff. I've done some, these are cayenne peppers. So I did some red pepper flakes using these, dehydrated them, and did those. Now I took some of these down. These are Anaheims. I thought they got bigger than that, but they're still a big pepper. You know, and like these guys are changing colors. I think these ones are gonna go yellow, maybe orange, I don't know. But I've done so many peppers, it ain't funny. Now these guys are Big Jim chilies, and you see those two are red. The only reason I didn't take them off is because they're rotten. As you can see, the bottoms are gone on them. But the plants have fallen over, they're so heavy. I haven't harvested much of these. I haven't harvested much of the habaneros back here. So you can see those guys are habaneros. They're not quite ready yet. I got a few off the bottom. Like here's a couple. Oops, let me get that out of the way. There's a couple that are working at being ready in there. And banana peppers I've gotten, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 pints of banana peppers that I pickled. And I've done some, these are jalapenos, and I've done some cowboy candy, and I did a gallon bag of jalapenos I cut up for salsas, and then like I said, there's more peppers here. It's crazy. I'm like, right now I'm gonna be able to live off of condiments. I think that's all I've got to make. Now these are the Fresno peppers. These are probably the hottest ones I have in my garden. The habaneros don't bother me, but these ones here, these ones are pretty hot. And I got some of these in the house. We'll show you them in a second, or a minute or so. But like, here's my other sunflower, the bumblebee bees. The bumblebee bees are happy, but look, sunflowers all over. Over there, over there, over there. And then this one over here, this was the first one to open. As you can see, she's rolled around upside down, but she's pretty huge. And there was another one on the, yeah, see, what is that? What is that? Is that watermelon? What is that? I don't know what it is. And the zucchini, It's in here somewhere. Oh, there's a zucchini down in there. And these ones have gotten so big because there's only so much zucchini you can eat. And I think my wife has grated some of it up for zucchini bread. And then I know there's a couple pumpkins over here. Here's my sunflower that fell over. And I saw there's a pumpkin there. They're already orange, which is early. It's only the middle of August. I saw another one somewhere in here. It was inside of here. I saw it. No, I don't. I thought I saw another one in. Oh, there it is. I did see another one in there. So there's one in there. You know. And then there's some other thing over here. I don't know what this one is, but it's whatever that other one was, but it's way over here. You know, and there's another one over in there. I don't know. All right, let me get you over to the other end of the garden. It was kind of a nightmare to clean up, but I got it done. This is my cauliflower seed pods. So that's all I did. I just let it go, and you see, I'm gonna try to harvest the seeds from it. All I'm doing is letting it dry. I'm gonna do the same thing with the broccoli. And I gotta dig the radishes out. But I let those go to seed too, or I didn't let them, they just did it. And those are, well, I can see them right there. So here, these are, I don't know what brand, flavor radish those are, but those are radish seed pods. And then there's some, there's some more back in it. I just gotta dig them out. Now we did the carrots, and I was working on doing some onions right here, because I didn't think they survived, but the scallions survived. So I was pulling some of those out. I don't see any here currently. There's one. There. Oh, they come up. But I was pulling them up, and I was like, oh, hey. So now I got to come out here and see about getting the rest of them out of there. I planted garlic before I knew that you're supposed to do it in the fall. So a learning curve. So we harvested our onions out of here. Didn't do great. Didn't do bad, but didn't do great. And as you see, we got more onions here. I don't know what those are, but we got okra. I've never had okra, but we have it. So I need to harvest that, and I think we fry it. This was the carrots. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna harvest the onions and probably the okra. I don't know what to do with it. We'll figure it out and till this in, and probably start more peppers and more cucumbers to get a fall harvest out of them, because it's, like I said, I think the beans and cucumbers, I think the beans are done. So I mean, they're flowering still, but it's not, you see, it's dying off, and there's some beans on it, but most of them I picked. I left some because I want the seeds, so these are big and hollow because I want the seeds out of it, so we can plant some more in next year or now. Well, yeah, I got to find the Brussels sprouts are in here now. I pulled up some weeds here the other day. You can see that spot right there, and inadvertently I'd killed the cabbage moth larvae, spraying for mosquitoes out here. Well, it appears that, that was a while ago. It appears that they are back, and the mosquitoes are horrible. So I may spray for them again, see what we can do with that. I didn't actually spray in the garden. I was just spraying the yard, and it took care of them. So that works for me. There's a cat. It scared the hell out of me. What are you doing in there, cat? The neighbor's cat. Now I pulled the weeds here too, and this one doesn't look like it was happy about it. There it goes. See, I told you there was a cat. Well, yeah, been busy. It's hard to get in a shop. I forced myself to go in a shop. It's hot. I got to get this all done out, and I'm going to till it. Just till it in. I'll do garlic. I'll buy more garlic and do it in the fall. And then I went fishing the other day, but caught 2 fish. I've been fishing like 4 times this year. So hang on, I'm going to go over there in that little door, and we'll show you what it looks like in the house. Okay, it's got 19 minutes already. Wow. All right, so I don't have a whole lot of light down here, but anyway, so these are our green beans that we've done, and we got other storage down here, but We done, these are pickled chips for like burgers and stuff. And I did some pickles. We got carrots. And then, you see those are the banana pepper rings. And I don't remember what else is in here. The cowboy candy stuff, those are banana pepper rings. And pickles, and then there's some spicy pickles. So I put a cayenne pepper in it. I'm gonna drop something. And there's some more. There's pickled, pickled jalapenos. And more pickles. And so we've run into some issues with lids. I bought some aftermarket ones, not name brand. They tend to leave some goo. See if I can find one here. And also the wider mouth ones, these are name brand, but the wide mouth ones fail. And then we got some that are plastic. Now, the plastic ones work pretty good. You can see they're sealed. The only problem is you can't tighten them down so tight when you put them into the pressure cooker. It tends to squeeze the rubber seal out, and so we had 3 jars that failed, but that was our fault. But so far, these are reusable plastic lids, so we'll see. But that's what this looks like. Upstairs, I have some fermented stuff. All right, so I'm going to make sriracha, and I am fermenting. I know you're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to just grind it all up, ferment itself in itself, but I am currently fermenting it this way, and then we'll add the sugar and stuff to it. Now these are just dill pickles, garlic dill pickles. They're fermenting, and you can see the bubbles rising in there, so, and in here too. So these are just fermenting, and I got, you know, the water and the things, so there's nothing but gas in there. And somewhere, I don't know where it went, we dehydrated the and I made my own red pepper flakes out of cayenne peppers. I'm pretty impressed with that. so that's about it for what we got going. And we're working on some more pickles. So it you know, is what it is. We got to do tomatoes, and like I said, we're just saving them up in the freezer so that when we thaw them out, then skins pop right off, and here there they all go. And there goes Juno. So yeah, it was just a little update what's going on around here. I'm so busy. I find it hard to get into the other shop. And like I got something going right now, so I'll have another project this week. I'm gonna try to start another one this week for next week or the following week, because I'm kind of dead. But I gotta get working back in there, get that finished up before winter rolls in. I gotta get the goat pen finished. But yeah, that's what we got. So, hi Annie. Yep. So anyways, we're gonna leave you with this little guy right here working.